Alright, here are the notes for properties of rectangles. Rectangles have the same properties as a parallelogram. So, quick review. Opposite sides are congruent, opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides angles are congruent, consecutive angles are supplementary, diagonals bisect each other. All of these things are still true, but there's two more properties that we're going to add to it. Okay, and those properties are all four angles are right angles. Second one is diagonals are congruent. Okay, so number one, example. Each quadrilateral below is a rectangle. Find the missing measures. So I like to go through and just mark everything up. If this side is 24, that means the other side is going to be 24. This side is 10, that means the other side is going to be 10. So we can answer a couple of these here. QR is 10. SR is 24. Now I need SQ. I need the diagonal length. Well, using what we know that all four angles are right angles, that means that this angle here is a right angle, and there's a formula called the Pythagorean theorem that we've learned before to find this. That theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I have two legs in this triangle. Those two legs are 24 and 10. So 24 squared plus 10 squared equals, well, the unknown, c squared. We don't know what this leg is. So if you forget what this diagram looks like, that's a squared, b squared, c squared, just like I have here. So real quick, 24 times 24. 24 squared is 576. 10 squared is 100 equals c squared. Next, add those up. You get 676. I want to take the square root of 676 to find c. I will type that into my calculator now. Get 26. So SQ is 26. Now I want PR. Well, diagonals are all congruent, so it's the same length. Now I want QT. Well, okay, a little different. I want half of it because the diagonals still bisect each other. Remember, that means this diagonal here is going to cut this one in half, making each side of the diagonal congruent to the other side, and the same here. So each half of the diagonal is half of 26, 13. Number 3. I'm going to get a different colored pen. Help me mark these up. Okay, MLK. Now, if you've forgotten how to look at these angles, or that's not L, it's J. M, J, K. That's this large angle there, and I know that's 90 degrees because all of the angles, all the corners of the triangle are right angles, which are 90 degrees. MJK, or MJL, my dyslexia, okay, MJL. Means I'm trying to find this angle right here. Well, if this angle is 27, this angle has to make up the difference to 90. So 90 minus 27. It's 63. 63 degrees. Okay, now I want to find JLK. JLK. So this angle I found right here, this 63-degree angle, these lines right here are parallel, and these lines here are parallel, creating a multitude of alternating interior angles. This angle here is going to alternate with this angle here. This 27 degrees is going to alternate with this angle here, making that angle 27. So this red angle that I have colored in is going to be the same size as that one, so it is also 63 degrees. Now I want to find angle KML. That's this angle. Okay, well, there's multiple ways of finding this. This is an isosceles triangle, this lower one, because these diagonals are all congruent. Makes these halves all congruent. Well, if these two are congruent, if you remember back from isosceles triangles, this angle needs to be congruent to the other angle. So if that's 27 degrees, this is 27 degrees, making this one also 27 degrees. Okay, now M in L. Where's it? M in L. So now I need to find this angle. Well, back to what we know about isosceles triangles. These angles are both 27. I can find the missing angle. So I add the two angles together. I get 54. I need to subtract 54 from 180. It's 6 into 7. 126. 126 degrees. Alright. On to number 5. Okay, DB is 42. So this whole side's 42, making each half 21. 42 is the whole thing. I have two equal halves. I don't need, AD is 26. So if this is 26, it makes the other side 26. DAE is 52. This angle here is 52 degrees. So that angle alternates with this one, making this one 52 degrees. If this is 52, this angle must make up the difference to 90. (52 plus 38) is 90. So it makes this angle 38. Makes this one 38. Makes this one 38. If this leg is 21, that makes this leg 21. Not leg, I should say diagonal. All the halves of the diagonals are 21. Making all of these angles also 52 degrees. Okay, let's go to work. AC added together is going to be 42. Add those two halves together. EB, 21. BC, 26. AB, I need to find AB. Way I'm going to find AB is by the Pythagorean theorem. 26 squared plus my unknown squared, my other side B squared, equals the diagonal, 42 squared. Okay, click on the next video to complete the rest of the notes.